So, good evening. You're joining us on another random adventure. This time we're going to Chiricahua National Monument. We are going to stay at the Bonita Campground. We have about 4.5 hours till we get there, and it should be pretty amazing. I can't wait to share this experience with you. They call it the Yellowstone of Arizona. So come along. So hello, and we are on another adventure. So we are heading to the Chiricahua Mountains. As you can see, our plan is all up and going. We're super excited about that. So we have about an hour and a half till we get there. We're supposed to get there a little after 6. So I will see you as we get closer.
Starting route to Bonita Canyon Campground.
Oh, look at the little baby one.
Okay, so we are at Chiricahua. We're at Bonita Canyon Campground in the Chiricahua National Monument, and they've got these things here. They're like they call them Cody's. I gotta hurry. They're running away, but those are a couple of them. They're everywhere. Oh, there's one like right over here. Okay. They're like sort of like raccoons, I guess. Yeah, like a raccoon and a lemur combo. They seem to be pretty used to people. I mean, they don't come up to you, but they'll get fairly close. But there's dozens of them. They're everywhere. I don't know what they're digging for. Probably bugs, maybe. I don't know. Seeds. I don't know what they eat. I'd never heard. They're called Cody's. I think that's C-O-D-I. I'd never heard of them until we started getting ready to look into camping here. And somebody said they were rare to see, that every once in a while you might see one. We've seen dozens this morning. They're everywhere.
Hi, and welcome to Bonita Canyon Campground. Because we stayed at Bonito, so I gotta remember, it's Bonita Canyon Campground. It is right on the edge of the Chiricahua National Monument. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. There's these cute little Cody's. They're like raccoons with lemur tails that are just running around. The camp host said that they come in about every 2 weeks. So we were really lucky to just see all these Cody's. So I'm sorry I'm a little distracted. But so we got in last night. We were able to pretty much set up everything. It still was dark, but it wasn't nearly as late. So I called a win. It was a little confusing coming in. Google took us to Faraway Ranch, and we're like, wait a minute, this isn't right. So luckily, we went up by the visitor center and we saw a sign. So we got here last night, and it's like a figure 8. So when you're coming, you go through one loop, and then it's like, oh, well, don't go straight. And there's these really deep ravines that you have to go through. So it was a little confusing, but we found our camp spot. And thank you, Cactus Atlas, for doing reviews here, because we chose this one on your recommendation. And so far, from the ones I've seen, this is the best spot. This is campsite number 24. The bathroom is right in the middle of the figure 8, so no location is really far from it. There's water stations all over the place. Like every other campsite has one. Most of them I am noticing butt up to each other on either side. We lucked out. We have a pass through, so we have the whole both sites together. The pads seem to be 10 by 10 or 10 by 12. So we are slightly outside of our tent pad, but we just put gear over there so it's not really affecting us. So we have room for all of our stuff. Downside of here is there's no fire pits. You cannot have wood fires on the ground or charcoal on the ground. If you bring a propane that is 6 inches off, you can, and I think you can do can you do firewood? You can do firewood as long as it's 6 inches off the ground. So that is definitely on our bucket list to get, or not by our to-do list, to get a fire ring. So you have to use their stove. Bummer is ours is crooked, and the bottom 2 latches are rusted out. So they had put a rock in there to keep it up off the coals. You can burn wood in there if you want a fire in there. Yeah, I mean, it's been really nice. Bathroom, we'll do a full review, but it is very warm. They have the heater on, but it gets really cold at night. The hand dryers are rather low. The men's bathroom, Rob was saying you had to do some weird push this thing to make it work. The girls' bathroom, no problem. You just turn on the faucet. It only has cold water. I think that's everything. So this morning we're probably going to get going. We're going to go to the visitor center and we're going to check out Chiricahua National Monument. I cannot wait. They call it the Yellowstone of Arizona. Come along. Let's see what happens. They're looking for grubs. Oh, don't run, little ones.
So these are Codys. That's C-O-D-I. They're, I guess, a member of the raccoon family or whatever raccoon family is. They're currently digging for grubs. They're omnivores. They eat plants and meat. They're apparently very used to people right now, because that's why they're letting us be this close. But if you get too close, like if we get out of the car, they'll squeak and run away. They're not domesticated or anything. Apparently they come to camp every 2 weeks. And we happen to get pick a great time, and there's just so many of them. We saw videos where they said they were rare. I guess every 2 weeks, if you're not here on one of those times, they probably would seem rare, but to us, they suddenly seem pretty common. They're very cute. They're very curious. Like we're not in our campsite right now, so there's probably a bunch in our campsite. There's one pooping. Apparently I got that on video. Great. I just looked up and realized, I was like, oh, great. I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at them. But they're very cute. And they're obviously harmless. I'm sure they can bite if you got too close to them. I got no intention of doing that. Yeah, they can have rabies. There's rabies warnings all over out here. But I'm not going to get close enough to let that happen. And luckily, they don't want to get close to me either, so that's good. This is close. I think they're okay because we're in the car. So, anyway, those are Codys.
It's an interesting shot. Ooh, we get to use our America the Beautiful card.
Oh, we do?
I do. Gone places, and I could have got more badges.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to go back.
Yes. I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm a not-so-junior ranger. I'm doing it. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's pretty great. Because the only one I really hear about like Stonehenge, and then there's like the big pyramid. But you don't hear much about in Northern Lake. I'll have to do that. That's interesting. This must be the national park.
So Chino Valley is in north central Arizona.
So that's where we're staying. Oh, and there's like they have the little formations. How cute! So here's the visitor center. And this is the road we drove, and we stayed there. So we'll go back up here. Look, point, but please, no touch. No, no, no. There's birds chirping. That's like the most famous, I think. It's the rock, the big rock on the little rock.
Chiricahua National Monument. Oh, yes.
So, good morning. We just left the visitor center. It is really adorable. The people there are super nice. They gave a lot of explanation. Chiricahua is very big for bird watching, so they have a whole board of what birds are here, how often they're being seen. They have a little video. So I mean, it's a cute little visitor center. And next we're gonna go to Masai Point. We're gonna take the scenic drive up there. Then there's a short nature trail that you can see all the view, and we'll see if we're up for doing Echo Canyon. So we're here. We've made it to Chiricahua National Monument. This was a recommended trail by one of the rangers. He said it's a very short trail, but you can see everything. And then on the way back, you can do the Echo Canyon Trail. So I think we're gonna go check this out. Come on. Oh, the little baby acorns. That's on there too. So as you can see, we've made it to the end of the Masai nature trail, and it's very short. There is a lot of down, which means there's going to be a whole lot of up. They've made steps out of stones, so they are rather large steps down. Just be aware, I still am babying my knee. The last little section, there's a handrail, which is nice, but it is definitely an awesome view to come see. So let's go see what else we can find. I survived the hike up. Them stairs were big. I've been doing more cardio, trying to get ready for all of this hiking. Whew, but them stairs, I think, were twice as big as normal stairs. When we get back, I'm gonna have electrolytes and a pickle, because I get the worst leg cramps after hiking. So far, this one is so much easier. Hello. Are you finishing up? How was it? You're my protection from bears and mountain lions and rabid skunks. Wait, do I need 2 sticks? Oh my goodness. You can see them all. Oh, it's so gorgeous here. So, it's about 0.4 miles to the grotto. So I think we're just starting to get into the grottos, which is where we'll be going through the hoodoos and the balanced rocks. So that was like the part I wanted to see the most. We just was past someone that we talked to that he was saying he has bad knees and he was only going to go a little ways, but he just kept going and going. So I'm hoping that's me today, but we'll let you know how far we get. Boo! I found a chair. So at the lava fields, we talked about this green fungus algae that is the first to come to an area that a volcano has destroyed, and it starts breaking down and building new ecosystems. It's the beginning, which also means this rock is originally ash. There was a volcano a very long time ago that exploded, and as it compacted and compressed, it became this rock. And they were saying that it got pushed up, so that's why you have a lot of this exposed rock, and the wind and weathering has washed away a lot of the pieces or other dirt that has been surrounding it, and that's what's making these pinnacles and balancing rocks that are just so amazing. It's really amazing how these giant rocks are balanced on these small pieces that don't even look connected. It's just like little tiny rocks stacked holding this giant rock. I can't wait to see more. So this is the backside of the path we just took. That's amazing. It's a turtle. And his head and his long neck. He's a turtle. It's Groot. Groot. I am Groot. This is so awesome. My legs are going to be so mad at me. I actually feel like I'm doing pretty good. So we are about to enter the grottos. This is what I've been seeing online. This is what I have my goal to see. This is where we get to go inside, where we are going to have rocks above us. I don't know, I'm very excited. This reminds me of when I was a kid and I would go to Tom Sawyer's Island at Disneyland and roam around all the caves. I'm so excited. Here we go. Okay, so this is the beginning of the grottos. I just figured I'd give you an update. The hike has actually been very enjoyable. There's one or two spots that I asked Rob to help me balance just because I'm not part mountain goat. Most people won't have a problem with it. And my knee's feeling remarkably well. I'm feeling good. I don't plan on stopping yet. So let's go see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Sometimes the path is not super clear. So we made it to the grottos, and it's really an amazing location, but it looks like you get to climb in there, and I'm not part mountain goat, and so with my knee, I don't want to risk it. So, and it's 1:30 now. They're having an amazing event tonight. It's a sky event where they're gonna have telescopes and they're gonna be looking at the Milky Way. So I wanna make sure we get home in time for that, or get back in time. So we're gonna start hiking out. We'll let you know when we get back. It's 1:30 now. I thought I found a way in, but yeah, I think that steep way is the only way to get like inside. So I guess we'll go back down the little trail I found. I'm excited though. Oh, so cool in there. Okay, I braved it. I came in and there is a rock right above me that is just barely balanced above me. It's like so awesome though. It's freaky, but awesome. Out of the sun. So it's actually not that steep. I was really worried about it. I don't know if I'm gonna go up much higher because I gotta come back down, but this is well worth coming to. It's just under a half mile to get here. Well worth it. You can do this. Oh my gosh. I'm in the grottos. This is so cool. I am not mountain goat. I don't know how I'm gonna get down to this part.
How do you feel?
Like I'm climbing in the lava tube again.
Proud of yourself though?
I am. I always chicken out, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this. This is my challenge. This is what I want. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. This is quite the hike. So, as you can see right above us, it looks like two rocks fell and collided, and they're balanced against each other. They're holding each other up. There's nothing else under them except us. That's so cool. Oh, and there's more that way. Okay. Well, I want to go up more then. I don't know. Let's see what's more. Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider does. It was amazing. I'm so glad I came. I just keep going up farther and farther. We're up where the rocks are. The balanced rocks. I don't think there's... I don't know. He monkey climbed down that way somehow. I think I'm gonna go back the way we came. I don't know. I'm not that brave. I'm scared. I don't know. Maybe I have to look this way. My foot doesn't go that way.
What are you doing?
I'm becoming a junior ranger. Here's my cheat sheet. Well, no, this is the event we're gonna attend. Go canyon loop. And
So what do you get when you're a junior ranger?
I get a junior ranger badge pin. I'm really excited. I gotta do 7 to 9 pages. Hi, so we are at a night party or a star party at the Chiricahua National Park. We're at the Faraway Ranch parking lot. They brought out telescopes and things like that so we can see the Milky Way and different stars. Chiricahua is a designated dark sky area, so that way there's not a lot of light pollution, so that way you can really see the sky. So I've never been to a star party before, so let's see what it is.
All right, we're going to be on here, yeah. The back?
Yeah, right there in the center.
All right.
Turn lights out.
So when I was starting to learn constellations, I read a book about and it says, well, if you can find a detector,
Yeah.
you follow the candle as a description, and then you follow that arc.
So that's Jupiter?
Called Arcturus. And then
Sorry. I just don't want to cut the line.
Oh, please cut the line. We already looked at
Oh, okay. So we just visited a sky party, which we have a local telescope group, astronomer group, and they've set it up and they're looking at different things, like they're looking at Andromeda, Jupiter, Saturn, nebulas, like all sorts of different things. And so you could just keep going round and round, and they shift till everybody sees it, and then they shift to something else. And it was really amazing that they allow us to come and use their telescopes to see stuff like this. And just with your bare eyes is amazing. We could see the Milky Way here. So yeah, they're June 4th through the 7th? I don't know. I know we said the 7th. I don't know if it was before or after, but there's a week in June. They are doing a really big one. There'll be 70 telescopes at the Grand Canyon. That should be interesting. So we've had a wonderful weekend here at the Chiricahua National Monument. Here has been beautiful. I love the forest. I had no idea there was so many trees and stuff here in Chiricahua. And the rocks were amazing. I mean, that people do rock climbing and hiking and hunting. I mean, there is so much to do out here. The weather has been perfect. At night, it's a little chilly. So if you have a portable ring that's 6 inches off the ground, I do highly recommend you bring it. Not a big fan of the stand in this campsite. Maybe the other ones would be better. This campsite for tents is amazing. I loved it. I would definitely book it again. Actually, we probably will because there's so much more to do here. Yes, it was an amazing weekend. We really enjoyed ourselves. I am going to turn in my Junior Ranger stuff today. I am going to get my stamp and then we're going to head home. So I hope you enjoyed the wonderful views here as much as we did, and we'll see you next time. I think it's in the green. Yes. Okay, you ready? Boom. I was here. My leg is mad at me.
Aww.
But we did the echo loop and we did the Maasai thingy.
Awesome.
So I would really like my pin.
Oh, okay.
And then I did 7 because I didn't know where to find like some of these answers.
Oh, all right. Well, Nancy, we have a Junior Ranger.
And I did the echo loop and my knee is really mad at me. And I did the Maasai trail.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah. And then we went to the star thingy.
Yeah, Nancy will look
We
at
climbed around in the grotto. That was actually kind of
Yeah, that was so fun. I'm paying for it today, but I had to draw a picture of myself.
Pictures. We had a family that had 4 kids. They all had.
Oh.
That's
great.
Yeah, they all had such good pictures of themselves. So, oh yeah. Hey, look at that. This cigar.
See, because we were going driving and I was like, that looks like a cigar sitting on an ashtray.
There you go.
So, yeah. And there's one that looks like a camel laying down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very good. Woohoo. Oh yeah. Alrighty. So. Yes, we can do it there. I'm going to have you fill in your name here,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll sign it for you. Oops.
I love my Junior Ranger pin.
Yeah. And you can actually pick one on it here.
Okay. And today's the 5th.
Yes, ma'am.
Woohoo!
Swearing in.
Okay.
All right. Okay, repeat after me.
Okay.
As a Junior Ranger,
As a Junior Ranger,
I, Natalie,
Natalie,
promise to learn
promise to learn
something new
something new
about each park I visit
at each park I visit
and share it with family and friends.
and share it with family and friends and everybody on my channel.
And I will help keep parks clean and beautiful.
I will help keep parks clean and beautiful.
And I will remember to be thoughtful to all living things,
I will remember to be thoughtful to all living things,
including my husband.
including my husband. I'm always, I got dust in my eyeball.
And I also pledge
I also pledge
to use my senses
to use my senses
to have a safe and fun visit
to have a safe and fun visit
as I discover,
explore,
and learn
and learn
about any National Park Service place.
about any service. Wait,
National Park.
wait, hold on. I got dust in my eyeball and it burns. Oh, okay. So
Okay, let's
yeah.
get up. About any national
about any national
park
park
service place.
service place.
All right, that's it.
Okay.
You are now sworn in as a junior ranger.
I'm a junior ranger. And then I walked a whole lot. Can I have a pin for the hiking? Dang, all that
Imagine
does.
he went with you, right?
Yes, he did.
So let's get some out here. Well earned.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of work. Yay!
Woohoo!
We got our pins.
Very cool.
I'm very excited. Yeah, that was a lot of work.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. Okay, so we just came and turned in my Junior Ranger pamphlet and got my Junior Ranger pin. I got sworn in and everything. It's official. Got my badge. And I got my new stamp so we can keep track of everywhere we go. So this has been kind of fun. And we're off on our way.
The walking thing.
Well, I didn't quite do the 5 miles. With my knee though, I worked hard and she said that I could have it. So I do have my Chiricahua pin. I'm really excited for it.